Hi guys. So in this tutorial I would be showing you to how to set up and configure Libra blockchain on a Linux machine. So basically there are two ways to set up the blockchain. Either you can go for the documentation provided by the Libra website, or you can go with the Docker image. So I just created a Docker image that will do all the setup and configure, so you can just run your CLI inside it. Okay, I'll show you. Okay. Yep. So I just bagged every the setup into a Docker image, so it would be less time consuming to set up. Okay. So right now it's pulling the image from the Docker Hub and installing the things on the machine. It would take a while, so please bear with me. Okay, so the image has been downloaded, and you can see here, yeah, there are a few. Okay, so okay, let me run the image. Okay, so the image has been downloaded, and you can note down the image ID, and next step is to connect to the Libra testnet to check whether it's working. So you have to run the command inside the Docker container. So I just copy pasted the command here. So this is it. This is the one. This would update the Rust crates and download the necessary stuff into the container. It might take a while. This will only happen for the first time when you're downloading the image and running it. For the second time, it will directly connect to the testnet that's been provided by the Libra. I'm just fast forwarding the building process. Okay, our building is done. So after the completion, it will directly go to the Libra command line. Okay, so I'll just quickly show the a transaction with Alice and Bob. Like Alice would be like sender A, and Bob would be the receiver, that is B. Okay, so in order to do the transaction, the sender and receiver should have a address, or you can say a wallet. So I create 2 accounts for Alice and Bob. Okay, so the command is account create. So this would be our sender Alice, which is indexed at 0 position, and let's create Bob, which would be the receiver. So this account is 2, indexed at 1, and the hash address is this one. Okay, then we would do a transaction from Alice to Bob. Before that, we just need to load coins or the digital assets into their account. Okay, so account mint, this would be the index, that is Alice, index 0, that is for Alice. So I'm loading 1000 digital assets. So it has been transferred, and let me load Bob with 500. That's also loaded, and we can see the balance and the account details with this particular query balance, which index 0 is for Alice. Let's say you can also query using their 25 to 256 bit hashing address. So let's say I'm querying with the hash address for Bob. Okay. Query balance. Okay, you can see it's 5000. I just had a extra space there, so that's why the query was not running. Okay, let me transfer from the sender Alice to the receiver Bob. Okay, so let's say transfer. So first the hash address, what was that? 0 for Alice, 1 for Bob. Then let's say transferring 500. Okay, so we can see the balance here. Okay, true. So